Yeah, hi everybody. Gary, King Pokemon here. We're going to be doing a little comparison between CardSharkz and Card Saver ones. So I got my number one fan here, Anthony, who's going to be helping me out with this. And so, let's get to work, huh? Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, first off, the first test is going to be clarity. I want to see how clear, which of these two is clear. What these are graded card sleeves with 9 Card Saver ones and CardSharkz. So I want to know which one you can see through these 9 the best. So Anthony, you don't know which one is which. I just want you to hold this up to your eyes and look on the horizon, okay? And tell me which one you can see more through. Okay, hold that up and look through it. Okay, both eyes. You can use both eyes. That's blurry. Yeah, well, they're both going to be blurry, but which one's the clearest? This is the clearest. Okay, this is the CardSharkz. It's the clearest one. So now we did a little weight comparison. We weighed these 9 of each to see which one is the heavier stock, which one is more heavy duty. And here's what we came up with. Okay, these are grams, I believe. The Card Saver ones are, what number is that?
53.95.
Okay, 53.95. And here is the CardSharkz. What's the weight on that?
57.53.
57.53. So about 4 grams heavier stock on the CardSharkz. So that gives us our second one. I guess CardSharkz takes that one too, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. And then okay, now what I want to do is this. Now, when we submit our cards to PSA, we use a certain style. Most of my followers know how I do this, and a lot of you followed me. But the way I can compare these is with the Card Saver ones, I always had to snip off the side and then open it, put the card inside, and
Tape it back.
yeah, well, no, just leave it like that. And then the card always stays inside, it doesn't slip out. So now this is the Card Saver. Here, hold on to the CardSharkz. This is the Card Saver. Now I'm gonna pull this and try to rip off the side. Okay, that's the best I can do. Now you see how it shards up, how it gets these sharp edges. It didn't come apart very smoothly. And I wouldn't want to put a nice card inside here and have it subjected to these sharp ends to scratch the card. Now, okay, can you get down on Anthony? Now slowly open it. Okay, now look how this just breaks right, comes right apart at the sides, perfect. And then you compare those two. Okay, well, Card Saver ones fail, total fail. The CardSharkz is nicely open. These are not jagged. These are very smooth. Okay, so there we go. Now, I did not bring a Pokemon card. Can you believe that? Does anybody have a Pokemon card?
No Pokemon.
Okay, let's go back to the truck. Come with me, Anthony, and I'm going to get something to imitate a Pokemon card. So on this one, obviously, CardSharkz won easily on this one. Now let me find something that looks like a Pokemon card. Okay, let's fold this dollar over. And now people say, well, Gary, aren't those going to fall apart when you send them to shipping? The cards are going to slip out of it or something? Okay, well, let's see. Let's take this dollar bill to simulate a Pokemon card slip it in there like this. And by the way, I've done this 10 times, so I know Pokemon card will react the same way. Okay, now Anthony, I want you to take this and throw it. Throw it as hard as you can on the ground. Let it bounce and bang it as hard as you can. And let's see what happens. Okay, now pick it up. Did it move at all?
No.
It did not move a speck. Still right on the center thing there. Okay, now let's send it. Good. Oh boy, that banged up all over the edge. If anything was going to pop out, it would be now. But as you can see,
Perfect conditions.
perfectly inside, didn't budge a bit. Pokemon cards or baseball cards don't move a bit either. So what you can do easily, you can just rip it like Anthony did, put your card in. Now when PSA gets it and those guys start handling your expensive cards, all they have to do is just do this, slip it right out. No chance of digging in there, chipping off the top. Just put it in like that, send it off, and now they are forced to protect your card. There's no way they can damage the card, you know, using the CardSharkz card saver. So there we go. Okay, now let's talk money. Okay, now if I calculated right, the card saver ones, they pretty much are 50% more expensive than CardSharkz. Does that sound about right?
They're not more durable, really.
They're not more durable, you know, or anything. Yeah, that's for sure. Now we already took the clarity test to see, you know, how clear these are. Obviously, if you can see that horizon through 9 of these, you know, better than the other one, you know that these are very, very clear. They don't have that awful blue tint, that card savers have.
The reason I really don't put my cards in card saver one, because if you want to see any chipping, off centering, and all that.
Yeah, especially the chipping makes it a little bit harder to see. In that, well, with these, it's like looking through glass. I mean, there's nothing to it. So now I want to do one more test, Anthony, if it's okay with you.
Yes.
I want to take that car and run over these to see what damage it causes to the outside. Okay, so let's head over here. Now we already got the price. The CardSharkz, you can get 50% more product for the same price. So okay. Let me get 2 brand new ones.
Are we gonna put it straight up or just flat?
We're gonna lay them flat. One second. Okay, did I put it in my pocket? Well, of course. Okay, don't get old, guys. You forget everything. But considering the alternative, maybe getting old's not so bad, huh? Okay, so now you take one, put it right under that wheel. Okay, I'm gonna take this one, the card saver, and put it under this wheel. Okay, now let's run them over, huh?
Yeah.
Anthony, I'll do this part. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have a license, so.
Oh, okay, you will soon. Okay, here we go, all right? Let's run them over.
Ugh, that didn't sound good.
Okay, did that get them?
Yep.
Now we're not saying that PSA is going to run over cards, right?
Well, yeah.
No, we're not saying that. This is obviously to the extreme. Now, I want you to hold those two. And which one do you think took on the most damage?
Card Saver.
You can look out here, but look closely.
Yeah, definitely Card Saver. There's
Yeah.
more scratches.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
They both took on some damage, of course. I mean, they were run over by a truck. But a little bit more damage on the Card Saver one, huh? But now this isn't really too much of a true test because no one, now look at the edges too.
Yeah.
The Card Saver, feel that.
It's like all scratchy and
Now feel these.
it's smooth.
Feel these. Way smoother.
Yeah.
Right? So if PSA were to get so neglectful and start running over our cards, which one of these two types would you like to have your cards in?
CardSharkz.
CardSharkz. Now that was like 5 tests we did. Every single one. CardSharkz won. Now let me ask you a question. Now you know what's going on here because you're my #1 fan and we filled each other in, right? I did not receive a penny from neither Card Saver 1 nor CardSharkz, right? I received no money. This is totally impartial. Something that you could see with your own eyes, right?
Yes.
Cheaper, better made, better stock, clearer. I mean, just everything. Plus, when you use my system on submitting to PSA, you pay less because PSA doesn't send you those back, right?
Yeah.
You lose them. So why pay 50% more money? And that's silly, right?
Yeah.
So CardSharkz, the one way to go, right? I mean, no comparison at all. And that's every test I could think of. Now, the only other thing I was thinking was, you know, use the dollar bill or a card, put it inside there, and throw it off the mountain. Would there be any difference? No, they don't move a bit. They go in there, they stay in there. The PSA employees are going to handle them. They're not going to chip them. Easier to take in and out for them. And if they drop them, nothing's going to happen. So, okay, well, that's pretty much our test. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. I want to thank my boy Anthony for helping me out here. You know, it's pretty clear. So, you know, go online. You'll find these on eBay under CardSharkz with a Z. CardSharkz with a Z. Okay? All right, you all enjoy yourselves today and take care. Goodbye.
Bye.
How's that for a one take?
Good.
One take, no editing. I don't know how to edit.
I know how to edit.
Well, I don't think we need to. I think we